Alright YouTube, what you want to do is tape off your window where you don't want any of the paint thinner to drip down onto the rest of your paint. I put a little border around everything. And now I'm going to get in there and I'm going to remove the white stuff first by taking just a rag with some paint thinner and rubbing all the way around, and then the heavier stuff I'll show you how to handle that. Another good tip is to actually get your solvent on there and use it to help soften your paint that you're going to scrape off, so there's even less of a chance of you scratching the glass. But this is an old technique that's been out there for a while, but I don't know if anyone else does that, but what I like to do is spray it as I'm scraping it off, and that way it softens paint bonds, and then you can actually get in there and easily remove it. And as you can see, I'm slowly getting there. There's some scratches in the actual glass, so I'm actually going to try and handle that once I'm done painting the car, and then try and polish it out. And if I don't like it, I'll just replace this one section of glass. But as you can see, there's a huge difference so far, and I'm still not done, so just keep paying attention. Alright YouTube, I put the first coat of undercoat on the roof, but I'm actually still working on one area. Then I'm going to blend in that area and spray another coat. After that, I'll spray it flat black or glossy black on top of the undercoat. I'm going to make some rocker panel patch. We're going to weld that up. I already got my dimensions. So now you got your sheet metal. I use 18 gauge steel. I like a little bit thicker. I measured it out. You got to do whatever you got to do to trace out that patch panel. This is a very simple patch. It's going to be a straightforward one. Alright guys, I primed the back side of my patch. So now you have a few options on how to go about this. You can do an overlap, a butt weld, a flange weld, or a few other types. But I like to do the butt weld. I'm going to go with a butt weld on this. And we're going to keep trimming out this patch panel until it seems perfect enough to go welded in. After you prime both sides, I actually like to drill a hole through and put a screw in where I can hold it. And that way, when I go to put my patch panel in and I slide it into the area, I can make it line up. Alright YouTube, after you're done welding it in, I recommend doing it with spot welds all the way around. It might not look the prettiest when you do spot welds all the way around instead of doing just a seamless bead where the bead looks beautiful. But right now, what I'm trying to tell you is if you can do spot welds all the way around like I did, it's actually going to keep the warpage down to a minimum if you do even get any. If you can reduce how much heat is on the panel, you reduce the chances of causing any stress-related problems related to heat, like dents, warpage, structural, de-strengthening. Fire does a lot of crazy things. So if you can keep the heat down to a minimum, that's better. This is what used to exist there. Now it's just time to do my filler work. And then I got my last one over there to patch. Then I have my quarter panel patches that I'm going to make from scratch.